This Daily Brew is brought to you by Inked Playmats, the official playmat vendor for Roguedeckbuilder.com. Order your own custom playmats today by visiting inkedplaymats.com. And be sure to check out our very own Rogue Deck Builder playmats. Hi there, it's Kevin with Roguedeckbuilder.com here with one little bonus matchup now that I've changed the deck list. You can go ahead and look at the wrap-up video to see the changes I've made. Not going to mulligan this hand. It's a very good hand as we have the first turn duress. And then we have Rakdos' return, and hopefully we can just... Oh yeah, so this is another Orzhov deck. I apologize for the redundancy, but this is a very popular deck on MTGO, so we're just going to duress him. Oh, never mind, it's going to be Esper control. So the right play here is just to get rid of this dissolve. It doesn't really matter what we get rid of here, as we got another duress the next turn. So we just need to get rid of his early drops, and then we can get a Rakdos return to finish him off. And double duress. This is pretty much a wrap. I'm going to have a raging opponent because this is, I hate when this happens to me. So, Detention Sphere here. I don't care about Detention Sphere. It's just going to be Jace. Well, we better, because Rakdos Return so far doesn't do much. It's going to be Detention Sphere and Sphinx's Revelation. And then when you cast a Jace, we can actually Hero's Downfall it. So triple duress hand. Good with that. Would have been very, very terrible against monsters. Lightbane Zombie is awesome. Go ahead and do that. He drew into an Elspeth. So he's going to cast a Jace here. But he's definitely got to decide what he wants to do with a Jace. Really? I mean, that's probably the right play. I'm going to give him a Detention Sphere and Azorius. No, that's card draw. Azorius Charm, I don't want him. Yeah. All right, Detention Sphere, Azorius Charm. We actually get to kill the Jace here, though. I could Rakdos him for 2, but at this point, it's not that great. And so, got one Detention Sphere that we know about because the Temple of Silence he just played. Got an Elspeth and a... Okay, sweet. So he uses the Detention Sphere on the Lightbane Zombie. Okay, that's fine. And now if we draw into land, we can actually get rid of his hand. So then we'll be on top deck mode, if that's the case. Perfect. Alrighty, so... There goes Elspeth. And a Sphinx's Revelation. So he drew in some powerful cards. There's 2 Sphinxes down. So he pretty much needs to draw into that other Sphinx's Revelation. And it's a land. So we can just throw out the Gray Merchant here. And it's definitely top deck mode. Whoever draws their first card draw is going to win this. So it's my Underworld Connections versus his Sphinx's Revelations. We're going to go ahead and Thoughtseize that. Probably nothing in his hand. He probably just kept a land. Dissolve. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. It scries him, and he puts it on top, so he likes his top card. Hopefully it's not an Elspeth. I mean, he snap kept that, though, so it's either a Jace or an Elspeth. Yep, Jace it is. He's going to -2 it to find a Detention Sphere or Hero's Downfall. Hero's Downfall is very weak versus me. Good. Okay, so the Detention Sphere could actually handle... Oh, he's going to try to keep his Jace alive. Yep. So either way, Detention Sphere, he would have taken the one with the land. So I'm going to attack into Jace, make him actually Hero's Downfall the Gray Merchant. And then I'll Hero's Downfall the Jace. So again, we're on to top deck mode. That was a better top deck. One of the best top decks he could have top deck into. But he's going to be down to just 2 more Jaces and 2 more Sphinxes. It's going to be very difficult for him to top deck into 1 more. I mean, Azorius Charm could still draw him into some cards. I don't know. I think we're pretty set here. I think our top decks are a little more powerful than his at this point with 4 out of his 8. An Aetherling would be pretty tough for us to deal with. But all we have to do is we just have to into an Underworld Connections and we're great. Shrieking Affliction is a great card to draw into. That puts him on a clock. We're going to go ahead and attack into the Jace and get that Hero's Downfall out of the way. And we could have gone the other way around, just tacked into him. But Hero's Downfall out of the way to not hit another Lifebane Zombie or another Chandra is pretty big. And I guess I didn't need to do that here because Jace would have just died. No, loss of life. Never mind. That is loss of life. I can't redirect loss of life. So again, on to top deck mode. Don't you dare draw into that 4th Sphinx's Rev. Kieran's nice. Puts him on a clock. Makes any sort of Rakdos return lethal now. Don't you, Elspeth? Ugh. Yay. Okay, give me a top deck now. Thoughtseize. What does Thoughtseize even get rid of now? Azorius Charm, that's good. We're going to attack into him, not Elspeth. Yeah, he's going to block that. And he's down to a 4. But I mean, Elspeth is getting pretty lethal here. I wonder why I did that, because he could have blocked with everything and killed my key rune. Mountain is definitely not what I wanted to see. And again, it's attack into him. He goes to a 1. And I've got to draw into like a Thoughtseize, something to get something out of his hand. Otherwise, I lose next turn. I mean, I have so many top decks that win me this game. Anything but a land. I mean, yeah, basically anything but a land. Or Lifebane Zombie. A Grey Merchant does this, a Chanter does this, a Duress does this, a Thoughtseize does this. Anything. Come on. No land. Ugh. Well, pretty much makes you hate Magic, because 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, we die with an Elspeth. Ay, down to 1. I cannot believe that with the sick hand that we have, and he top decks into the second Elspeth. Oh, he allows me to actually. No way. No way. He had the game, and now he's going to allow me 1 more top deck. Unless he's got an Azorius Charm, and this was a terrible. Okay, Kevin, that was really bad. Okay, I'm down to a 4. But I mean, he could just be holding up the Dissolve. And it doesn't matter anyway, because we draw into the 9th land in a row. Let's see here. Okay, geez. Thanks, deck. We'll go on to the next one, which is Rakdos Return comes in. Let's see if he gets pretty and goes for the. No, he's not going to bring in like Archangel. Because Devour Fleshes can definitely come out. Bile Blights can come out. Lifebanes can come in because there's just nothing better than that. And I think that I can bring in just like one Museum Mortars? Or do I just go Pack Rats? Pack Rats just seems very weak versus his deck. Unless he takes out all the removal, then I bring in Pack Rats. Yeah, I think they're actually more powerful than Lifebane Zombies, to be honest. Shrieking Affliction, Dreadbore is good. Duress is good. Hero's Downfall, Lifebane Zombie as a 2-of is fine. Yeah, we'll submit this. Yes, I'd like to play first. Very good hand. No, we're not going to mulligan this. We can actually outrace the Dissolve. Underworld Connections is exactly what we need versus this deck. We're gonna scry away. The Key Rune's fine. We don't need it at this point. It's good versus him, but it's something that can just be Detention Sphere or Azorius Charmed. It is ramp, though. Lifebane Zombie would be fine, but it's just going to be most likely hitting the Underworld Connections. Well, you know what? Yeah, I'm actually going to Lifebane Zombie here to see what his hand is. See if he did bring in the Burmaz. Blood Baron, look at that. We get rid of the Blood Baron. He's got a Negate. He's got a Sphinx's Revelation. He's got an Ultimate Price. So he's probably an Ultimate Price off the Lifebane Zombie here. He's got that Negate. I'm glad I didn't run an Underworld Connections into that. So, again, we can get one of these Underworld Connections negated. I'm probably okay with that. Now, we'll just run a Pack Rat. And he does have a Supreme Verdict, though, and a Sphinx's Revelation, and a Negate. So it depends on how I want to do this. Again, I just can't run that Underworld Connections into a Supreme Verdict, so I think that I'm going to try to bait out. Still no Ultimate Price. I'm going to make him make the move. We'll put it that way. Yeah, it's going to be a Supreme Verdict here. No! Ouch! Blood Baron, huh? Wow! Drew into another Blood Baron. I just can't win, can I? Well, that changes things. What we do is Underworld Connections on a mountain. Rakdos return will be nice. Detention Sphere on my Pack Rats. Okay. And he still has the Negate up. Dreadbore does not hit the Blood Baron. We're going to draw a card here. We'll get rid of that Negate. Okay, and that allows us to get blown out by Detention Sphere number 2, which he will top deck into. Yeah, I have absolutely no answer for Blood Baron. It's going to get me. 2 of them. Just unreal the top decks. Give him that Sphinx's Revelation. We're going to Dreadbore those out anyway and kill his Jace. So we can still get back into this. I just don't know if it'll be... What did he take? Did he take 2 lands? Okay, he did. So it didn't matter. Because he top decked into the Negate number 2? Is that what he did? Well, we're gonna Rakdos return, get rid of his hand. And get rid of Jace. No, that's only for 2. 1, 2. No, we need to do it for 3. But he'll be at 30 now with Blood Baron. Yep, and I'll be less than 10. So I don't think I can deal with Blood Baron, especially getting flying next turn. Pro black, pro. Yep, because he's a 10-10. That is game. So unfortunately, yeah, I can't. You can't do anything about the top decks. That's magic. I think this is an easy matchup. We got rid of the one Blood Baron right off the bat. We but you cannot stop that. You cannot stop when your opponent is on fire and you're not. And that the first game too, where we completely got rid of his entire hand and then he draws into that Elspeth. Anywho, can't complain. I top deck as well. Kevin with Roguedeckbuilder.com. Thanks for watching.